gon' go out. Man, I can't go out, no way I'm gon' go out. I just grip on her, and I show out. I sit like a champ and I wait on her whole lot. I just whip up a new Chanel paddock. I whip with the wrist and I don't break the door out. Turn the whole top floor to her. 100 racks and 1, 2 about to flood out.
Yeah. Please out. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. 220 on me, Hessel and Gretel. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got several. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Be hating no glitz, I don't it. Can't take my chain, I ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it. Hold up, let me switch the flow. Just like a breaker, yeah, I'm addicted to dope. This a cold word, yeah, keep a in my coat. Money hungry, yeah, tryna give me some more. Don't pack, this ain't. I'm talking down on glitz, I like he ain't the go. If you don't agree, ask the streets and yeah. This 5 air, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the globe. Got tryna snatch out my soul. Running bank pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of zeros. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. 220 on me, Hessel and Gretel. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got several. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Be hating no glitz, I don't it. Can't take my chain, I ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it. Yeah. Long live flip.
Mere feet from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season. Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Atlanta Falcons. Katie York set to get this one started. And we're underway in Atlanta. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First play is to the air. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give them 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets them a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Here we go, set! Lightning,
on first down, Genty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Okay, ready?
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go!
To Genty. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that's a Vegas first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
19, Tiger!
First down, play action. On the move, headed right. Look at this, here he goes. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
Positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Now looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Quick throw is caught. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 12-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 60 Bison, check, drop pass, check, drop pass.
He's dropping back to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down. Well, Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready? Cougar 19.
They'll send a receiver left. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And they're gonna be stuck with a 4th and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Pressure coming from the right edge, and they block it!
That protection has got to be able to hold up for a few seconds. Has to. Those are points that aren't going on the board now. And wasted effort by their teammates to get them to this point.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
2nd and 10, back to throw. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And the Raiders get to it. And they'll take over a little further upfield thanks to that return. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and the next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
No progress on 1st down, and they'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Running back sent in motion. 2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. It was the rookie from USC who got there for that tackle.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Falcons going nickel, 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Finds him on the crossing route. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Give up the guns. It's Genty. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
This is Genty on second. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now. We're at the end of one in a defensive showdown that has lived up to its billing thus far. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. We're back and excited to start this second quarter. You excited? We're excited. Raiders in a nice spot here to put up some points.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 79 Broncos.
Looking to throw on third. Rolling left, buying some time. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. So here he is, getting his second field goal look of the half. His only previous one thus far was blocked. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
Okay, they got the ball off the fumble, and they knew what to do with it when they took over. Just find a way to put points on the board.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Come on, stay.
He's going to throw it. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They go play action on first down. They're on it. That's intercepted. And the Raiders take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Intercepted by the Raiders. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Complete to his back. Take Bigsby. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They're going to try and throw it here. It's his running back. He'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
That's good for Las Vegas. First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Raiders.
Mike Tomlin eyeing that play clock, and he gets a timeout just before it runs out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Pass play now. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 10. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Shut up! Cowboy!
Jesse. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Genty again. And he's in this time. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on first down, they go right back to the ground and score just 1 play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that first down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of clapping. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
Let's go! Hut, hut.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Connects on the crosser. And they'll stop him here right before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent. When you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably and then go to work after it.
Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Here we go. Here we ready.
On second down, Robinson. He couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. Third down.
At the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 9.
So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment.
On the double.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Come on, set. 10 black. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. blocker. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's a Falcon first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Ready.
From the red zone on first. Going to the left side, and Johnston has it. And they're going to be set up with first and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
On the set.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Here we go. Set. Set.
Robinson will not get past the line. He's held up at 4. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Okay, ready?
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's second and goal.
Set. Ready. Set.
Again, it's Robinson. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
And they will score a touchdown in Atlanta. The Falcons making a one-score game before halftime. Slant route, as it does so many times every game. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Those points safe on the scoreboard. The touchdown upheld upon review. York tacks on that extra point. And the Falcons cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Calvin Austin on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. Throwing now off the play action. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
First down, Raiders.
Pass play on first and 10. Brought in by his back here. It's Genty. And on first down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Takes the second down snap. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. He's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Sticking to the air here. Sends this to the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grow their lead just before halftime. They'll try this extra point.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Falcons 7.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. 33, yellow.
Back to throw now. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go. Cut.
Air it out on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Secures this at the 17. And that return's going to leave them enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. To throw here on 1st down. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw it. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. We got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. Their work doubly is difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. Lean back motions right. He'll throw it. He puts some air under it deep down the left. This final shot and a half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's a return from the 7. A little revenge from the coverage team there after they gave up a pretty nice run back.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. That's exactly what they did.
Man downfield, and he finds London. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go, set. Black, 95. Ready.
A give left side. Here's Robinson. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Best run games in this league have balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
The 26-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Set, cut.
Staying with Robinson. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Down. 50, green. 10 cycle. Cut.
Setting up to throw. Oh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Ready,
Last
ready.
pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Come on, set. 10 black. Cut.
To the air on 3rd and long. Gets this one to London. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
Set, ready.
Back to throw. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons cut into the lead coming out of halftime. York now for the extra point.
York on for the extra point.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons cut it to a field goal game.
17. Falcons 14. Cade York to kick off.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Trey Tucker to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They're going play action. Completed to his running back. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Motioning one of the tight ends. They give up the gun to Bigsby. He finds a little room there before being hauled down. Gain of 3.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd down now. They need 7. Here's a throw. Short pass brought in. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Hand off to Genty. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. That one's complete, right side. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. He gets 6 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 31. Giving this to Genty. And he gets him around 6 there. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Another give here to Genty. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, 19 Lions. Go, Rick, go.
Looking to throw here. And it is incomplete. Win big on the final play of our third quarter. Nothing comes from it as we hit the break. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Raiders' ball. A chance at a win if they can hang on to this lead. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go check, go check. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go street.
They send a man in motion. They're going to throw for it on 4. He connects downfield. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Here's Genty. They don't pick up anything there, and now it's 2nd and goal. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Setting up, 2nd and goal. Driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Go! 70 Lions!
Team on to try the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders make it a 10-point ball game. The Raiders kicking team is out there and they'll boot this away. On the return, here comes Reed. A little burst so far. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Set, ready. 60 ready. Set.
Airing it out to start this drive. They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. Across the 45 and still going. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a pickup of 26. And that's a Falcon 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Red, yellow, 22. Ready?
They go play action on 1st down. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
On the double.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Set. 50, green. Cut.
Throwing from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On the set.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Edo blue. Here we go. Red, cycle. Ready.
Third and long. They're going to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
A 58-yard attempt.
Got all of it, and this is good. And it pulls him back within one score here in the fourth.
Makes the score.
His neck there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. And this is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want, onside kick or send it deep.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here comes Austin. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Raiders take over first down 2 at their own 26-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. They go to Genty on the dump off. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all. They try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? It's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Second down now, 7 to go. They're throwing it. Finds a man right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage against good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Third and just 2 to go. Looking to throw. His catch. That's Bowers working downfield. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Straight ahead with Genty. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that wrong way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Break the huddle. It's second down now.
Here we go, set. 70 lines.
This This is Denty. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
I wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 18, right here. Hey, check that, street.
Looking to throw. Rolling left side, Bowers has it. And he's able to get this down to the 36. So he will not reach the 2-minute warning. The defense calling time here, 2:08 on the clock. So now the field goal unit runs on in a very big spot. Don't forget, the defense got in there and blocked one earlier. A kick they needed, but it's no good as it sails too far right. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
And hope still remains in the building, Kate. Not a 2-score game. In fact, a make there, well, it could have been a death knell. But the miss, you just see it breathe some new life into the opposing sideline.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Pass play coming here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Down. 10 black.
Back to throw. It's back. It's Robinson. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds for the 1st down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 45. What?
He'll look to throw it. To the right side and reeled in by London. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds for the 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal.
Set. Ready.
Here's Robinson. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock. He just won't lose his yards.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Going the wrong way. It's 2nd and goal now, back at the 12.
Come on, set. 60 red. Set.
Setting up to pass. Catch made. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Let's go now.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down.
50.
Desperation time here. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. He can't find the end zone. They stop him, and they'll still trail as they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen on one of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 65.
They'll run it with Genty. Has a hole left. Room to run. He's at midfield. The 30. Gets the 10. Push for the end zone. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Ready.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 19 on that pickup. And that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down.
46-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Here we go. Steel, black, set.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. It's his running back. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. Only 1 timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10. Dropping back to throw. He's got it near the 8. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. The Falcons take a timeout to their final 1. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go. Set, cut.
In the red zone now. Catch is made in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
4-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
Still sticking with the passing game. And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Ready, set.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Set, cut. Ready.
Looking to throw it. And that's a touchdown. Great catch there, and with almost no time left. Now, Brock, they're going to need a miracle, but it is still possible. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. So with hardly any game left, they have time for this kick and maybe a couple plays. And the Raiders able to cover up the onside try. That seals up this game. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Let's go now.
No timeouts remaining here, partners, so they can just run out this clock. Throwing up the design keeper. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom said enough's enough.
Living on the edge and finding out it's kind of dumb. Realize I am somebody that I